Good morning guys, Mike here, and we're looking out the shop door here on a nice Saturday, March. I don't know what it is, but it's mid-March. Getting a little snow shower here today, and it's a good day to stay inside and work on something. I want to show you my next project coming up, so hang on, I'll be right back. So here's the steel for my next project, and this is for my son. And he scrounged the steel up for this. This is a piece of 5-inch diameter by 7 3/4 long. Beautiful piece of steel. It's ground. Looks like ground shafting. I believe it's 1045. And until I get cutting into this, I'll have a little better guess. I'll never know for sure, but that's typically what shafting is 1045. And we have a plate and some 1-inch round stock. And here's what we're going to make. This is something a little different. If you can see this is going to be a Civil War-ish style mortar. And this kind of gives you a little better perspective of what we're doing here. So this will have a 5-inch diameter barrel, and this piece here is about 12 inches long, and 2 bottom bars and a trunnion shaft running through the side plates and attaching to the barrel. So my son is a member of a group, I guess you would call them mountain men, in northern Minnesota, and they do reenactment type things. They have rendezvous and have competitions and just all around good fun, camping, canoe trips. And one of the things they do is they have competitions, black powder competitions. They have rifle shoots and cannon shoots, and also they shoot mortars, like I say, for competition. And I don't think there's a lot of prize money into it, but it's just good fun that they have. So we're going to make him up a mortar. I have made one of these before in the past, probably 30-40 years ago, and we had a lot of fun with it. And I'm not sure where it is today. I think it's in my daughter and son-in-law's possession. But we're going to make this for my son up in Minnesota. So if you're watching this, Mike, hang on, here we go. Guys, before we put this on the lathe, I'm just curious as to what this thing weighs. This is a real chunk of steel here, boy. Oof. So, just as a real rough estimate, you know, if we know how many cubic inches of steel is in here, we can calculate the weight pretty easy. To calculate the weight, we know this is 5 inches diameter times pi times the length, which is 7 3/4. And the weight per cubic inch is 0.283. That's per cubic inch of steel. So let me get my calculator here. Alright, so 5 times 3.1416 is 15.7 times 7.75 is 121.7 times 0.283 is 34.4 pounds. Okay, so we're starting out with a 34 pounds piece of steel here. Alright, let's get it on the lathe and get to cutting. So I've got my 3-jaw on here, And the first thing we want to do is get this thing running relatively true. So I've got my indicator set on the low point. We're showing about 10 thousandths run out, and that's just from all I've done so far is just set it in the chuck. So that's not too bad. This is a tremendously good chuck. This is a Bison true set chuck. It runs exceptionally true. Of course, you know, it has the set so that you can adjust where your jaws are running. Now, I very seldom change over to my collet chuck. Okay, so there's my low point. There's my, let's see. There's my high point. Okay, so my high point is right here. I roll it up here. And just like that, we're running about 2 thousandths. Alright, I just want to show you where we're at here. We're approaching our dimension. 2 inches 7/10 is where we're headed, and we're just under that. We've probably got about 10 to 20 thousandths to remove. What I'm having trouble finding here is a boring bar that I can face the back end of that. You can see the powder chamber back in there. I want to face that off flat and make it look pretty. I couldn't do that with the larger boring bars. I've got this small one on here, and it has enough back rake where I can face with it, but it is pretty small, and I'm getting a little bit of chatter back there. We're going to try it again. This is the 2 boring bars that I used here to rough it out with, but if you can see this, the problem with these boring bars is they don't have any back relief, so I can't get down at the bottom of that hole and face with them. This is the one I'd like to use, but like I say, I can rough with it, but I just can't get a flat bottom with it. So this is the 2 boring bars. I'm a little bit strapped is what I have for boring bars. I have these 2 for bigger holes, and let's see, I have this one for small holes, but I can't get very deep with it. And then I have this mama bear size boring bar, and but I'm in there 4.5 inches deep, so it takes kind of a long boring bar. Alright, so we're going to experiment with this one and see what we can do. Focus, you pony-faced dog soldier. So anyway, we'll fire up here and see how this works. Yeah, so I wanted to show you these two. Anthony Brown from Ragsdale Creek Workshop sent these to me. These are the first stickers anybody's ever sent me, so I'm pretty excited. I'm going to have to figure out where to stick these onto. So, hey, thanks a lot, Anthony. I finally got some stickers, and I'm sending a couple to you, so they're on their way. So, thanks again. Okay, so again, these are Anthony Brown, Ragsdale Creek Workshop in Alabama, and you got to watch his channel. He's got some good videos on there. He's an old dog tool and die maker like I am. So yeah, check him out. Alright, the bore of this mortar is roughed out. You can see the powder chamber back in there. And we've got the OD of the barrel roughed in, and I'm going to put radiuses around here. I'll put a radius out here. So we're going to end this one right now. And while you're watching this video, I'll be continuing to work on this. And so, till next time, this is Mike, signing out.